Welcome to a video tour of the Office of Vocations for the Archdiocese of Portland and Oregon website. We're going to look a little bit at the front of this website, but we're mostly going to look at the back-end editing tool, which will allow you to very easily update and maintain your Vocations Office website. So here we see a nice website, and we see that it has drop-down menus, and we can navigate throughout the website. Nice contact page, discernment page, resources and videos. So the website looks and functions very well, but let's see how easy it is to maintain this website. Here we are in the Backend Editor. This is where we edit the website. And let's just say we want to change some text here. We simply type on the screen and we can type in our text. If we wanted to make this text a link, we highlight it, click link, and then we type in the website URL, or we link to a page already in the website, or we can upload a file such as a PDF or link to an email address. So making a link is very, very easy. No coding required. Here's a button. When we click on a button, we can easily highlight, and again, we can just type in new text to change what appears on the button. We could even make the button larger if we wanted. And again, we can link the button in the same way. So very easy to work with things in this editor. Let's take a look now at working with this slideshow. We click Edit Slideshow, and we see all of our items here. We simply click Add New Slide, and we can upload a slide. We can click Edit, and we can rearrange and resize a slide right here on the screen. So very easy to work with slides. We can give a slide a caption or make each slide a link. We don't need to make those changes here. Here we have a video. We click on this video and we can simply paste in our YouTube URL. So you don't even need embed code, you just need the URL for YouTube. Here are some more links. Here are some social media icons. Again, very easy. You just type in the URL and the icons are displayed. You can easily rearrange content, and we'll show you that on another page. Let's go ahead first and look at the pages section. Here are all the pages, and you see these little eyes here with the X. That means the page is hidden from navigation, but you could still link to it or get to it other ways. And we see that these pages here are underneath discernment. So for example, why is discernment important? You see that is part of the drop down. We could just grab this and we could put it underneath priesthood and then it'd be part of the priesthood drop down. We could also move it to the left and make it its own top navigation page. We can even make something a subpage of a subpage. So very easy to control where and how your pages are appearing. Let's say you wanted to get into some advanced settings. You can give each page a page title, page description, and keywords if you're interested in doing that. Let's go ahead and edit one of these interior pages here. Here we have a nice picture. You can just click on the picture and then you could edit the image itself using the editing tool, or you could replace the image. You can align it. You can work with spacing. Again, no coding, very easy to do. You give this picture a caption. Lightbox means that when you click on the picture, it will get larger. Text, again, we simply type here to work with our text. Very easy. You can also highlight the text and can make it bigger and change the color and do simple things like that you're probably used to with other Word document like editing tools. Let's go ahead and look at another page. We'll go ahead and look at contact. Here we have a nice map. The map is like YouTube. You simply type in your address and it will display here on the screen. This, like all items, can simply be moved around. So if you wanted your map to be here, you could do that. And if you wanted a contact form, you could just slide your contact form onto the screen. You click here and now you have different fields that you can bring onto the form, and you can click form options and you can change who receives the email. These forms are also stored in the entry section, which there aren't any right now because We haven't filled out anything on this brand new form, and we don't need this here. So you're probably getting the idea that it's very easy to rearrange content and move things around. This is a spacer tool, which we did not need. Let's go ahead and look at one of the other pages, questions page. Here we just have a lot of text. If you wanted to put in an image, you just drag image onto the screen, and you can see how easy it is to make columns here. We would click upload image and bring in an image, and we'll go ahead and grab an image here, and you see it uploads quickly, and then it appears right inside the website. Once it's here, you can again resize it. Maybe you want to put a button over here. You just drag button onto the screen. Again, change your button text and make it a link. Maybe you wish you had a nice little divider. You bring in that divider, makes it look a little bit better, or you could drag in another picture. Perhaps you would prefer another column of text. You drag that in the middle here, and you can create a new column. Type in your new text here. You can resize these columns as well. Very easy to do that. Maybe you don't need this button anymore. Maybe you don't need this text. You just delete them. So very easy to rearrange the content of your website. Remember, we are in the editor. The website itself even looks a tad better, but we still get to edit almost as if we're looking right at the website. Let's go ahead and look at some other things that we can do or bring onto a page. We looked at buttons. You could drag this neat tool onto the screen. This is the MP3 player, and you click on it and you upload audio, and you can upload an MP3 file right here and then put in some track info. So a great way to record homilies or talks, and like all these other items, you can simply keep bringing more of them onto the screen, and you can rearrange them. YouTube, we saw that. If you don't have your video on YouTube, you can just use the simple HD video program as well. And again, you just upload and you would grab your movie file and it would upload and format properly. Here we are resizing again very easily. A block quote helps separate some text. You can do a RSS feed and form, and we already saw the social icons. So a lot of tools over here that will allow you to update and maintain your site. Embed code, you drag that on the screen, and that will actually give you access to typing in HTML and JavaScript. So if you have something like a Twitter feed that you want to put right on the website, you take the little bit of code that Twitter provides and you enter it here, and there it will be. And once it's in there, you can rearrange it just like everything else. Maybe you wanted to put your embed code up above, you would just drag it above, and of course it would be there if we'd actually put in code. So very easy to do all types of things here in the editor. Okay, we'll delete that since we don't need it. We'll go back to the pages, and again, you simply rearrange your pages here. If you want to do an add page, you just do add standard page. You could also add a blog. There is a store feature, which you probably will not need, and an external link. This is if you wanted one of the buttons in your navigation to go directly to another website. Let's do a standard page just so you can see what it is like to make a new page. You're probably going to want to go with no header most of the time. And here we have a blank page. Very easy to start building this page. We grab our page title. I always like to put a little divider here. Then we can start putting in text. Type in our text, and maybe we want an image. Bring that over. See, it's automatically making two columns for us, and we're going to go ahead and grab our image. Maybe we wanted this text to be a little bit bigger. We can also set the text size globally. And then maybe we need a little bit of a divider here and a button. And we're starting to put together this page very nicely. Maybe we needed more room. You see, we click here, we can actually make the spacing a little bit larger. We can also click on a picture and align it a little bit. We can even give a picture a little bit of a border. So, and then the picture itself also can have spacing. So reduce the spacing to 0 to make it look real tight to the top. And you get the idea of how you can start building your page. Maybe you have even more text that's going to go underneath, and you just paste in that text there. And maybe you wanted that bigger, so you can make it bigger. So very easy to build and arrange your pages. There is also a very nice mobile view. We'll click on that here. Now this is how the website will look on a small device. This is not to be confused with our mobile app, which is a standalone product that you can actually download for Apple and Android devices. This is simply how your website looks on a small device. You see that we didn't have to do anything, that it automatically adjusted. It's also a very nice navigation menu here. So the website adjusts beautifully for mobile devices. Here we are on the priesthood page. Everything adjusting the way that we would expect it to. You can even make edits in here, although it's probably going to be easier for you to switch to the desktop view. And you do see you do have some options to change the colors and the layout for your mobile view a little bit. But this is included for free, very mobile-friendly version of the website. If you do use our mobile app, we can easily embed these website pages inside the app. And if you watch the video tour of the mobile app, the front end of the app, you'll see we do that with the news and events page of this website. That's not required with our mobile apps, but if you do purchase both, it is easy for us to make them talk to each other nicely. Let's go back to our desktop editor and we'll look around a little bit more. If you wanted to bring in a fourth column, you would simply drag text over here and you would have your fourth column, and then you could just start rearranging these columns to be the right width, and you see you type in your text there. So very easy to make these pages look the way you want them to. If you grab these and hold the shift button, you have complete control. If you don't use shift, it goes in sections. So holding shift, clicking and pulling for complete pixel control. You see that you can edit everything you see on the screen underneath this navigation bar. You can change the logo, although we'll put that in place nicely for you to start as well. Let's go back to the website, and we see here is how the website itself actually looks. So this is a tour of Vocation Supply Company Vocation's website editor and a little bit of the front end of the website. Please contact us if you would like a website for your vocations office. Thanks so much.